As you read Chapter 1, you'll find out that deviance varies by people, place, situations, and conditions. It can vary over time. I'm going to show you some photos that I took while I was in Germany and in Amsterdam. And you can look at it in the context of the concept that you read about what is deviance in Chapter 1. Now, this is a photo of a lake in Nuremberg, Germany, where a lot of nudists go swimming. So it's a clothing optional. If you took that same kind of behavior outside of that lake to another place like Lake Manawa and Council Bluffs, that would swimming naked there would be deviant, and also probably result in some criminal charges. But even though nudity is embraced at this lake and nudists go here swimming, there are certain social norms that govern the behavior of people why they're at this particular lake. Now, this is a photo of a fitness center that I go to in Walkirch, Germany. It's like any other fitness center in the United States. 24-hour fitness where I go, where they have workout equipment, a little swimming complex, and a sauna kind of complex. But the difference here is that the sauna complex at this fitness center is co-ed, but everyone that goes into this sauna complex goes naked. And there are certain norms that govern the behavior of people when they're in the sauna. You have to have your body covered by a towel, so forth, and so on. Where these norms don't seem to apply to the fitness center that I go to, 24-hour fitness in Omaha. And of course, when I go to the sauna there, it says proper swimwear attire. So here, once again, you can see that the norms that govern the behavior at this fitness center are very different from the norms that govern the behavior at the one in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, this is a photo of a sauna swimming complex in Erding, Germany, which is outside of Munich, about 30 minutes. And in this particular complex, there's this swimming area that is for people that will go there and they won't wear any swimwear. Bikinis and swimwear are prohibited. People are lounging around naked. The sauna complex is the same as the one in Walkirch, where there are also norms that govern behavior, but people go in this co-ed sauna complex, the swim complex, naked. And this is an area where people actually on the outside would be swimming. They would swim naked. They could swim up here and enjoy a cocktail in this particular sauna and swim complex in Erding. This is a picture of some people in the sauna complex. They're naked, but as you can see, that their body is covered with a towel. Now, this is a photo of people enjoying a nice day in the English Garden in Munich. Here they have their bathing suits on, they're going into the water, they're enjoying the sunshine and so forth. This particular type of behavior would be appropriate at a lake in the United States, or a park in the United States, and so forth. But here, where you see two young women in the water, this water is flowing pretty rapidly. This is a violation of norms. They have a sign that's posted that says "No swimming allowed," swimming verboten. And the police are kind of at the very tail end of this water, where this water flows to. And of course, when these young women get out, they'll be reprimanded. But the police kind of have tolerated this form of deviance among the young. But once again, this kind of behavior they're engaging in would be seen as somewhat deviant. Here you have two elderly gentlemen in the English Garden here in Munich, sunbathing in the nude, enjoying their day, and sunbathing naked in the English Garden is tolerated in certain areas. But you take it out of those areas and take it to another area, that behavior would not be tolerated. We went to a park that was close to my brother's house in Munich, West Park. This kind of behavior would be taboo. They'd be violating norms that existed in that particular park. So once again, you can see how behavior varies from one situation to the next, where in one area it's appropriate, in another it's inappropriate. This is a poster of a man that was murdered in the English Garden last summer on July 2nd. And the police are asking anyone for help on identifying who this person is, because his face was burned beyond recognition, his hands were burned, so they had difficulties identifying who this person is. Now, this is a form of criminal deviance and would be such in many other places. Now, this is a photo that I took this summer at the Gay Pride Parade in Munich. And if you took these people outside of this particular event, their attire, their behavior might be seen as deviant. And here's a photo of a person at that event. Like I said, once again, if you take their attire and this person outside of this event, they'd be seen as deviant. But at this particular event, this kind of behavior is seen as appropriate. This is another photo of someone that I took at the Gay Pride Parade as a similar kind of example. You take this behavior in different situations, different social contexts, it would be seen as deviant. This is a photo of police taking photographs of people that are attending their events. A lot of protests and demonstrations, you find police there just photographing the participants and keeping a record of that information. Now, this is a photograph of a room in the subway in Munich. There's a lot of beer cans, so forth and so on tossed in there. This is a station that's close to Munich University, and probably my guess is that this particular thing was put together by some university students to make a particular point. It says, "Tie your horse, come in and have a cold beer." Now, this is a photograph of the entryway to Dachau concentration camp. And this would be a deviant place that was put together by the Nazis, where all these war crimes and atrocities took place. The actual word on this gate, Arbeit macht frei, means work and you'll be free. And so here was a place that is associated with criminal deviance carried out by the Nazis in World War II against political prisoners of the Hitler regime and against other people, Jews and so forth and so on, later on. So this is seen as a deviant place. Now here's a photo of the Sex Museum in Amsterdam. And in this museum, you can go through there and take a tour of kind of the history of prostitution and the sex industry in the city of Amsterdam. And this is a photograph that I took in that museum of a medieval chastity belt that was placed on women. And that was considered appropriate during that particular period in European history in some areas. Now, you take this behavior, and this same kind of belt would be seen as inappropriate and deviant today. So you can see how deviance changes over time as social standards change within a society from one time to the next, or from one group to the next. This is a photograph of the erotic cellar, where you can go in and buy sexual aids, things, so forth and so on. You take this particular store and place it somewhere else, or in a different country or a different community, this would be seen as kind of a deviant kind of place to go. This is a coffee shop in Amsterdam where you can go in and buy and smoke marijuana. If you took this same particular behavior like the Council Bluffs or the Omaha, this same shop, this would be a criminal offense and be seen as deviant. Of course, now that the state of Washington, Colorado legalized it, these kinds of things might occur in those states down the road. Here is signed Cannabis College. You can apply attend this college and get a degree in cultivation of marijuana. This would be seen as kind of a normal occupation, where in other parts of the world, it would be seen as deviant, prohibited. This is the red light district. If you look down this, this alleyway, all those windows in red are where prostitutes are standing in the windows and negotiating with people walking in there for sex for money. And this would be seen as a deviant place, not only in regards to prostitution, even though it's legalized, but where other kind of deviant activity might occur in this particular type of social milieu. This is once again another photo of the red light district, and this would be seen as kind of a deviant place. There's another photo. You see a lot of tourists kind of going up and down that area, looking at these things. This is also another photo of the red light district, and there's a photo of one of the prostitutes in the window. This is where someone can go and attend a live porno show, theater, sex on stage. And if you took this same thing to a different social milieu, city, or environment, this would be prohibited or be seen as deviant. Read Chapter 1. Once again, as you read Chapter 1, you should realize that deviance can vary over time, place, and situation.